Daily prayer is far more than a task to be completed or words to be spoken. It is the sacred thread that weaves your soul into the very heart of the divine. When you embrace prayer not as a routine but as a profound relationship, you open a door to transformation that touches every part of your life. Imagine a conversation where your deepest fears, hopes, and longings are met with unconditional love and infinite wisdom. This is the essence of daily prayer, a living dialogue that nurtures your spirit and grounds your faith. It is here, in this sacred exchange, that you find not only solace, but clarity, strength, and a renewed sense of purpose. This is the invitation to move beyond repetition and enter into a space where prayer becomes your refuge, your guide, and your source of healing. Today, we begin by uncovering the true meaning of daily prayer, stepping beyond the surface to discover how it can awaken your soul and transform your journey. Why does daily prayer often feel like a struggle rather than a source of peace? Many of us face moments when prayer seems heavy, empty, or distracted. This experience is more common than you think, and it speaks to the very human challenges of doubt, restlessness, and spiritual dryness. Understanding these obstacles is the first step toward embracing them with compassion instead of frustration. Prayer is not about perfection, but persistence, even when your heart feels distant or your mind wanders. The tension you feel can be a sacred invitation, an opening to deepen your faith by learning to sit with uncertainty and still call out to God. In this space of honest struggle, you discover a new kind of strength, the courage to keep seeking, to keep speaking, and to keep listening. This chapter reveals how to move through these challenges gently, transforming distractions into moments of grace and doubts into stepping stones toward a more vibrant prayer life. Creating a sacred space for prayer is the cornerstone of a deep and meaningful connection with God. It is not just about physical surroundings, but about preparing your heart and mind to fully receive the divine presence. When you intentionally set aside a moment and place where distractions fade, you open yourself to a higher frequency of peace and clarity. This sacred space becomes a refuge, a sanctuary where your soul can rest and dialogue with God flows naturally. It invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and become fully present, because true prayer happens in the stillness of your being. In this chapter, you will learn how to cultivate this intentional environment, using simple yet powerful practices to honor your time with God. Through this, prayer transforms from a hurried obligation into a treasured encounter that nourishes your spirit and renews your faith daily. Speaking honestly in prayer is the gateway to authentic connection with God. Prayer is not about perfect words or rehearsed phrases. It is about opening your heart without fear, shame, or pretense. When you bring your true feelings, your doubts, your pain, your gratitude, your hopes into the conversation, prayer becomes a healing encounter. Vulnerability invites the divine presence to meet you exactly where you are, embracing every part of your story. This honesty breaks down walls, releasing burdens that weigh heavily on your soul and allowing grace to flow freely. In this moment of realness, prayer shifts from obligation to transformation, becoming a sacred space where your spirit is seen, heard, and deeply loved. Here you learn to trust that your authentic voice is enough, and that God listens not to perfection, but to the longing of your heart. Listening in prayer is often overlooked, yet it is one of the most profound ways to deepen your connection with God. Prayer is not solely about speaking. It is about creating space for divine whispers to touch your soul. In the stillness beyond your words, God's guidance, comfort, and wisdom unfold gently, inviting you into clarity and peace. Cultivating this sacred silence requires patience and trust, learning to quiet the noise within and around you. As you listen attentively, you begin to recognize the subtle movements of the Spirit, nudges toward healing, direction, or renewal. This chapter will guide you to embrace listening as an active part of prayer, transforming your practice into a two-way conversation where your soul is nourished and your faith deepened beyond what words alone can express. Prayer becomes an unshakable anchor when life feels turbulent, uncertain, or overwhelming. In moments of fear, anxiety, or loss, daily prayer steadies your spirit and reminds you that you are never alone. It grounds you in faith, offering a refuge where peace surpasses understanding even amid chaos. This sacred practice reconnects you to God's unwavering presence, strengthening your hope and resilience. Through prayer, you learn to surrender control without losing courage, finding calm not by changing circumstances but by transforming your heart. This chapter reveals how daily prayer serves as a lifeline in storms, empowering you to face challenges with grace and trust that divine light guides every step. Prayer holds the incredible power to heal wounds that words alone cannot reach. When you bring your pain, regrets, and brokenness before God in daily prayer, you open the door to profound emotional and spiritual restoration. This process invites you to release burdens that weigh heavily on your heart and to embrace forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Healing through prayer is not always immediate or easy. It asks for patience, honesty, and surrender. Yet as you persist, you begin to feel the gentle touch of divine love mending what was torn, renewing your spirit with hope and peace. In this chapter, you will discover how prayer becomes a sacred journey of healing, inviting grace to transform your deepest wounds into sources of strength and light. Gratitude is the heart's powerful doorway to experiencing God's presence more deeply in daily prayer. When you focus your prayer on thanksgiving, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance, from worry to trust. This simple yet transformative practice opens your soul to recognize the countless blessings, seen and unseen, that surround you every day. Expressing gratitude nurtures joy, softens burdens, and invites miracles to unfold in unexpected ways. In this chapter, you will learn how cultivating thanksgiving within your prayer life strengthens your faith, renews your hope, and creates a profound sense of peace that lingers long after your words have ended. Praying for others extends the reach of your heart beyond yourself, weaving a sacred web of love and compassion. Intercession is more than a spiritual duty. It is a transformative act that connects you to the struggles and hopes of those around you. When you lift others in prayer daily, you participate in a divine exchange that brings healing, peace, and strength not only to them, but to your own soul. This practice cultivates empathy, humility, and a deeper awareness of the interconnectedness of all life. In this chapter, you will explore how praying for others enriches your spiritual journey and aligns your purpose with the boundless love of God. Surrendering your will in prayer is one of the most profound acts of faith you can offer. It means releasing the need to control outcomes and trusting in God's perfect timing and wisdom. This alignment with the divine will is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous embrace of mystery and hope. Through daily prayer, you learn to let go of resistance, opening your heart to the guidance and grace that transform your path. This surrender fosters peace amid uncertainty and invites a deeper, more intimate relationship with God. In this chapter, you will discover how trusting and yielding in prayer strengthens your spirit and reveals a purpose greater than your own desires. Daily prayer is a sacred compass that illuminates your purpose and draws you closer to the life God has designed uniquely for you. When you invite God into your daily moments through prayer, clarity begins to emerge amid confusion and doubt. This connection reveals your true calling beyond external expectations or fears. Prayer becomes a mirror reflecting your deepest desires aligned with divine will, guiding your decisions and fueling your passion. In this chapter, you will explore how daily prayer uncovers the meaning behind your journey, strengthens your resolve, and inspires you to walk boldly toward your purpose with faith as your foundation. When prayer feels like a heavy burden or a chore, spiritual fatigue has taken hold. This exhaustion can cloud your heart and dim your connection with God, making it hard to find meaning or motivation. Yet, renewal is possible. By recognizing the signs of spiritual weariness and embracing gentle practices, you can rekindle your passion for prayer and restore its vitality in your life. This chapter offers practical guidance to refresh your prayer life, inviting you to rediscover joy, consistency, and deepened intimacy with God. Renewal begins not with effort alone, but with surrender, trust, and the willingness to be led back into the light of divine presence. Sacred scripture holds a timeless power to shape and enrich your prayer life when words fail or feelings overwhelm. Turning to sacred texts in daily prayer offers guidance, comfort, and inspiration that resonate deeply within your soul. These divine messages become a bridge connecting your human experience with God's eternal wisdom. Scripture can give voice to your silent prayers, illuminate your path, and awaken hope in moments of despair. In this chapter, you will learn how to integrate sacred writings into your prayer practice, allowing their transformative power to deepen your faith and guide your steps with clarity and peace. Beyond the words and rituals of prayer lies a sacred silence where true communion with God unfolds. This transformative silence invites you into a space of profound presence, where the noise of the world fades and the whispers of the Spirit become clear. Embracing this silence is embracing the mystery of divine love and grace, a place where healing, insight, and renewal occur without the need for speech. In this chapter, you will discover how to cultivate and welcome this quiet space after prayer, allowing God's presence to envelop your soul and nurture your spirit in ways that words alone cannot achieve. Living prayer is not confined to moments of quiet reflection. It flows through every thought, word, and action of your day. When daily prayer becomes a living presence within you, it shapes how you respond to challenges, relate to others, and walk your path with intention and grace. This continuous connection transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for divine encounter and spiritual growth. Prayer becomes the lens through which you see the world, infusing your life with purpose, compassion, and peace. In this final chapter, you will explore how to carry the spirit of prayer beyond your quiet moments, allowing it to guide your every step and illuminate your journey with God's abiding love. You have reached the final chapter of this journey through the transformative power of daily prayer. As we conclude, remember that prayer is more than words or rituals. It is the living breath of your relationship with God. It calls you to a deeper presence, invites healing, and reveals your divine purpose with clarity and grace. Embracing daily prayer means embracing a path of continual growth, surrender, and love, where every moment becomes sacred. Carry this truth with you. Your prayer life is a sacred gift, uniquely yours, ever ready to renew your spirit and guide your steps. May this journey inspire you to walk forward with unwavering faith, profound peace, and a heart open to the endless possibilities that God holds for you.